Hello everyone, it is Steph here with Nurtured Locks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about 10 reasons why freeform locks may be for you. Okay, so I say freeform locks, but it really does also apply to locks in general, any type of locks. So if you're interested in what I have to say about that, please keep on watching. Okay, let's hop right on into this video, you guys. We're going to talk about 10 reasons why locks or freeform locks may be for you. Okay, when I say locks, I'm talking about all of them, okay? Whether it's freeform locks, semi-freeform locks, traditional size locks, micro locks, wicks even, and I'm gonna say most of this also applies to sister locks as well. Um, that one is that's a little iffy, but definitely for most other type of locks, this applies. So, point number one is you don't like to style your hair. So, if you're someone who just wants to wake up and go, I mean, who does that with loose natural hair? I mean, you can absolutely do that. Usually with the shorter styles, you can just hop and get out of bed and wash your face, brush your teeth, take a shower. You're good. You're good to go. You can do a wash and go. But for someone who wants to grow their hair out, who has length, mm, you don't want to do that too many days in a row. You're going to end up with a matted nest on your head and you may regret it. However, locks, they mat naturally. Is it locks. It mats up. That's what you want it to do. So you can wake up and just go. That is the beauty. One of the big points in the beauty of locks. Okay, point number two is you struggle to retain length. So if you're somebody who is trying to grow out their natural hair, you have kinky hair, or curly hair even, um, it may just break off easy. And so you don't retain as much of your length. With locks, you don't have to worry about that. Your broken hairs, first of all, your hair doesn't have an opportunity really to break. Maybe a little bit, but not enough to where you don't get to see your length. So you are going to retain your length. It is a guarantee with locks. Point number three, you want to see your hair's length. Okay, so this kind of goes with point two, but what I mean by that is, let's say for example, you have 4C natural kinky hair. You grow your hair out to your butt. However, you have 70% shrinkage. So when you have your hair in your natural state, it still looks like it's only 2 to 3 inches long. Well, with locks, you're going to be able to see that length because it's just going to get longer and longer and longer. Your hair still does shrink, but it does not have the opportunity to shrink as much. And you will be able to see, actually see with your eyes, and other people will be able to see your length. Okay, point number four is if you like big hair, locks are for you. Now, obviously, my hair is not as big as an afro, okay? That is the ultimate huge hair style. But with locks, you have control over how big you want your hair to be. So You can put all the curls, different types of curls in it, the different types of waves in it, braid outs, twist outs, 3-strand twists, the chain link, what is it? The chain um, lock style that Keisha Charmaine has showed us. And Essence of Shade as well has done that style. You can create the bigness, okay? You have control over that. So if you like big hair and you want control over how big you make your hair, locks are for you. Okay, point number 5. If you don't like to cover your hair in the rain, locks are for you. I remember as a loose 4B, 4C natural haired girl, I remember spending hours putting flexi rods in my hair. Okay, once they dry, I take the flexi rods out and there are these big, beautiful curls, okay? But then it rains. And I'm thinking, does my 2 days of work now go to waste? Because it's raining outside. I got somewhere to go. I got to go out there. An umbrella is not going to be enough, first of all, because when that humidity hits it, it's over. Game over. So I remember having to cover my hair with a plastic bag and tying it within that plastic bag and hoping and praying to God that the humidity did not hit my hair. Sometimes it worked, other times it was a complete fail. So with locks, you ain't got to worry about that. Point number 6, I'm looking down, I got notes, you guys, is you like versatility. Now, of course, there's unlimited styles that you can do with your hair as a loose, natural haired person. Just as a natural haired person in general, okay? However, a lot of people don't realize that you have unlimited styling options when it comes to natural or locks as well. Um, you know, I don't do a whole lot of different styles with my locks, but I could if I wanted to. I can do the buns, I can do braid outs, twist outs, I can put extensions over my locks, I can do butterfly locks, I can do faux locks, I can do braids, cornrows. I've done that before with Marley hair and extended the hair. Um, you know, there's literally no limit to what you can also do with your locked hair. You can wear a weave or a wig over it all if you want to. So there's unlimited potential for versatility with your locks as well. Okay, point number 7. You like, well, you're lazy. If you are lazy with your hair, actually, let me reframe that, okay? Lazy has a negative connotation. Let me reframe that. You like simplicity. Let's put it that way, okay? You don't have to use a million different products in your hair to try and define a curl that your hair naturally does not want to do. You don't have to do that, not with locks. You don't have to spend 5 hours washing, conditioning, and drying, and then styling your hair. You don't have to do that with locks. Literally, you can spend 20 minutes in the shower washing your hair, get out, and go. You don't have to even put a blow dryer on it to dry your hair. In some instances you may want to if you have thicker hair or if you have locks, you don't want your hair to be sopping wet all day. But if you have traditional locks or thinner locks, even just thicker traditional locks or thicker locks, or hair that just dries fast, you may not have to do that. And your wash day is done in 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so that's also a benefit with locks. Point number 8. Okay, ooh, this is a big one for me. I don't know about y'all. This is a big one. But your loose hair sheds like crazy. My loose hair, and I know now it was more than just shedding, it was shedding and breakage. But if your loose hair sheds like crazy, you go in the bathroom and just touch your hair and you look and there are broken hairs all over your sink, all over your floor. That used to drive me crazy. Shed hair all in your light colored carpets, shed hair on your clothing. I couldn't stand it. I rarely have, barely have shed hair now that I have locks because the shed hair falls into the lock. That's what makes the lock. So if your hair sheds like crazy, locks may be for you. Okay, my next point. If you have hair that breaks easy, okay, this kind of bleeds into the shedding point. Um, if your hair breaks easy, if you touch your hair and it breaks, if you put a comb to it and it's like falling at the anticipation of you combing it or detangling it, what a headache. You don't have to do that. You don't have to worry about that with locks because not only does the shed hair fall into the lock itself, the broken hairs fall into the lock as well. If you have broken hairs at the root, they're falling into the lock. They're actually strengthening the integrity of the lock when you have shedding and breakage from the root. Okay, next point. Actually, this is my last point. Point number 10. You're busy. If you are like me and like so many of the people that I know, you are busy. Life keeps you busy. Busy with family, busy with work, busy with just life in general. You don't have time to be worrying about what your hair is doing. Locs is perfect for you. You don't have to worry. You go about living your life and your hair does what it's going to do. If you leave it alone, if you take care of it properly, which I'll make plenty of other videos on how to take care of your locks. Um, you won't have to worry, and your hair is just going to flourish with you being busy and not giving extra attention to it. Okay? So, if you guys can relate to any of those points, please go ahead and start a discussion in the comment section about it. If there are any points, I'm sure there are plenty that I did not cover, please add your points in the description box. Let me know, not in the description, in the comments. Let me know what are the reasons that locks are for you or freeform locks are for you. If you have a different type of locks, if you have sister locks, let us know what makes it worth it and worthwhile for you to have sister locks, traditional locks, wigs, freeform locks, and semi-freeform locks, traditional locks. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope that you got something out of it. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.